Okay, we are doing tenses. Last week we have done future indefinite tense. Okay, today we are going to do future continuous tense. Okay, today we are going to do future continuous tense. Okay, and future continuous tense, and then we have this. Like if you remember that we have done this before that we have done future. Sorry, we have done present continuous tense, and then we have done
Past
continuous
continuous tense.
tense, and then we have done present continuous tense, and then we have done past continuous tense. And then this is like a future continuous tense. In our present continuous tense, we always use is, are, am. Okay, we use is, are, am, and verb, first form of verb plus ing form. Okay, we always use first form of verb plus ing form. He is working in Lahore. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, like in your life, never be disappointed. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there always. Okay. Therefore, I mean, like, never be disappointed. Whatever is the situation, okay, whatever bad is the situation, remember that maybe it's bad for you, but remember it's not exactly the bad situation. Okay. Therefore, never give up, never be disappointed. Yes, Karan, what do you want to say?
Sir, I want to say that I start from today and I
Okay.
can read the last classes.
Yeah, I'll give you, inshallah. I'll share with you all the classes and then you can go through that. That's no problem. These are first form of verb. Okay, he is working in Lahore. He is working in Lahore. Faisal is to school. And we are traveling. We are traveling to Karachi. They are they are seeing the doctor. They are seeing the doctor today. Okay. And then we have okay, all these we have is he is working hard. Okay, we can see that this is like a in our affirmative sentences, we call this affirmative sentences. Okay, sentences. Okay, these are affirmative sentences, and we say he is working hard. Okay, let's do this one. Now we have is working, as we said, like it's like you can call this affirmative sentence, or you can call this positive sentences. Okay, so he is working hard. Okay, we Faisal is going to school. We are traveling to Karachi. They are seeing the doctor. Okay, that at this moment, whatever is going on at this moment. Okay, whatever is going on at this moment, right now. Okay, and the action is ongoing. Action is like ongoing. Okay, it is like it is not completed. Action is not completed. Okay, it is going on now. I am teaching you English. This is like we have all this is present present continuous. Okay, this is all we have. Is rm and verb ing form of verb. Okay, is rm and we have ing form of verb here. Okay, and then we have, okay, all these are, they are is rm and ing form of verb. Are traveling. Okay, when are seeing. Okay, and we have always I am आएगा, always I am teaching. Okay, this is our affirmative sentence. Okay, therefore we these are affirmative sentences. What we can do is when we make these sentences, all these sentences, when we make these, in past indefinite, it will be like it will be like that. In past, it will be he is. Past continuous is he was working in Lahore. Okay, Faisal was going to school. Okay, we were traveling to Karachi. Okay, they were seeing the doctor today. Okay, please switch off your mic. They were seeing the doctor. Okay, and I was teaching you English. Okay, therefore all these were is the same thing. The only difference is please switch off your mic. The only difference is we use, instead of is rm, here we use is rm plus ing form. Okay, but in past continuous, what we do, we use was were, we use was were and plus plus verb, first form of verb, and plus ing. Okay, therefore this is in the past continuous tense. Okay? This is past continuous tense. Okay, and now if we talk about future continuous tense, okay, future continuous tense is past continuous, was, and then we have ing, verb, first form of verb, and ing. Okay, was, first form of verb, and ing. Okay, and what does it mean? The action was when we left that place. Okay, action was going on. Okay, action was in progress. It was not completed, it was in progress. Okay, therefore we say that is why we use ing form of verb. Okay, that is why we use after is was verb plus ing. Okay, now we have like a future continuous tense. Okay, now future continuous, what we're going to do in future continuous, again, let's take a copy of, let's copy all this. Okay, and let's go there. Okay, now what we're going to do, we will be, please ask if you want to ask, we will be working. You can ask, no problem. I will, Faisal will be going. Okay, we shall be, or you can use shall, or you can even use will be traveling as well. Okay, they will be, always they will be seeing. Okay, and I shall, and you can use even will as well, will be teaching. Okay, therefore we have this is our future, something future continuous tense. Okay, Do you want to ask something?
Sir.
Welcome, Salam.
How are you?
I am good. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good too. Sir, can we say that if we talk about continuous, can we say that we were in the middle of an action or we are in the middle of an action?
What? Sorry. Can you say it again? Can we say what?
I'm saying, can we say if we explain continuous tense? So can we say that we were in the middle of an action, we are in the middle of an action?
No, I mean it means like that. The way is like let's say the meaning of this he will be working is means that actually right he will be working, that that we give a reference, we're talking about future, that when we go there he will be working. Okay, he will be, the action
No.
is on. Okay, that's what you mean, or you want to say something else?
Means action will be in the middle, not it's an start or
It's not
at
completed.
the end. So it's not completed. Yes.
It's not completed.
It's not
in
completed.
the middle, that means like it's not completed. The best thing to say, it's not completed.
It's not completed. It's in progress, right?
Like when I say he will be working, okay, that means he will be working mean that that the work is he just whatever he's doing, okay, he is working at the moment. Okay, the work is not done, it's not completed. He will be working. Okay, when we say he was working, that means the work was when I left him last time, okay, he was working. Okay, and then when you say he is working, that means at the moment, right now, he is working. Do you understand?
Okay, I will discuss this later. I think I'm not able to clear the point. Okay, one more thing, sir. I heard that shell has been obsolete. So
Yeah, we use like
people are
mainly we
using
use
only
will
will.
everywhere. Yeah, it is like people, it's not obsolete, but it is like it is more. When I'm in the UK, okay, I noticed that mostly people use will. Okay, wherever they use will, they don't say shall or something like. But I mean, like, again, this is not something like it is not in use. Okay, it is not in use, therefore it's not you can't but I think you can't call this obsolete. Okay, because it's not in use. Actually, obsolete is something very old, something like, but I think we can't call this obsolete. But yes, you
Sir,
can.
actually, they're in Oxford grammar book of graduation. So I saw there is no use of shall, just continuously
Oh,
will
really? Wow. Oh,
with
wow,
future
interesting.
indefinite.
Okay, that's interesting. Why do I
That's why I'm asking.
never read a grammar book so far, after my master's in
So
English
that's
language.
why
I never read any
students
grammar book.
get confused about it.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, there is even if you write I shall, there is nothing wrong with that. But obviously, prevalent in everywhere you will see that is basically will. Okay, I will or we will. Okay.
Okay, one more thing I want to ask. Sorry for taking your time.
No.
One more thing, that you wrote a sentence. They are seeing the doctor today, right? So
Yeah.
please explain to the other students. It means they are visiting the doctor today.
They're visiting the doctor, exactly. They are sick, or that's why they are seeing the doctor.
Yeah, actually, people don't understand. They are seeing the doctor today. That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
So
Seeing the doctor, they are sick. They are not
just
well. Or you like,
yeah.
I can say that I am.
Thank you.
Another way we, usually we don't say like I am. We say I am drinking coffee. Okay, or tea. I'm drinking tea. I never heard anyone saying I am taking tea. Okay, in Pakistan we say, oh, I am taking tea. Okay, but I mean, like, I never heard anyone saying like taking tea.
Yeah, people use.
Therefore they always say I was drinking tea. Okay. Drinking. There's so many words like, or we say I take exercise. Otherwise, it's not. No one says here I do exercise. Oh, I exercise even. I will be drinking. Okay. Therefore, like, this is English language, and we should learn it the way it should be spoken. Okay. There, I will be drinking tea. Okay. So this is the way we make future continuous tense. Okay.
Okay, thanks for your time, teacher.
You are welcome.
Please continue.
Okay, this is our affirmative sentences. Okay, and when we do this, कहाँ जा रहा है ये? Where do you want to go?
क्योंकि अभी वो दूसरी औरत भी आने वाली है।
अच्छा,
ये कैसे करूं?
Just give me the mouse and the shoulder.
ये लो पकड़ो। चार्जर कौन सा है ये?
or shall I just go upstairs? Huh? Are you sure?
क्यों तुमने भी जाना है? वो औरत आ रही है ना, फिर वो ऐसे हो गया, यहाँ बच्चों ने खेलना।
चाहे तो बना दो।
मैं कुछ भी नहीं बनाऊंगी अभी, मैं ऑलरेडी मेरा सर शदीद दर्द भी हो रहा है। ओके, जाके तुम खुद बना लो। क्या ये?
Yeah, not that one, the mouse.
ये लो अपना माउस भी ले लो।
Come on.
ये पकड़ो। नहीं, मैं तो नहीं आ रही। ये इसके पास ले जाओ।
Okay. It's like a digression, but it's okay. Present continuous. Affirmative, and then when we do negative sentences, we do quickly negative sentences now, because we need to learn negative sentences as well. Negative sentences is like negative sentences are Control V. Okay, negative sentences are, we are doing negative sentences. Again, we use is, are, am, and we always use not. Okay, not plus verb, first form of verb plus ing. Okay, therefore we say of negative sentences, how we say that. Just read this one. Say he is not. Okay, he is not working. He is not working. Okay, or Faisal is not going to school, or we are not traveling to Karachi. Okay, they are not seeing the doctor. Okay, and I'm not teaching you English. Okay, and I'm not drinking tea. I'm not drinking tea. That's the way we make negative sentence. And we similarly we do the for past continuous tense. When we make negative sentences, we say was not. Okay, and again was not going to school. So it's very technical. It's like, if you use if you practice a little bit and read a couple of times, you will understand. This is not even a rocket science. This is the easiest bit. I don't know why people don't understand tenses. Okay, but it's like the most. I think the easiest thing is, is learning tenses. Okay, we just make negative sentences by just adding not. We just say, okay, you are just we make negative sentences that you are not doing something. Okay, and then with this one, with the future, again we do with it. We will not be working. Okay, Faisal will not be going. Okay, and just one moment. Okay, we will make I will not be traveling. Okay, and they will not be seeing the doctor, and they will not be teaching you English. Okay, and I will not be drinking tea. Okay, that's the way we make negative sentences. Okay, and the last bit is our interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Okay. Again, what we're going to do is with interrogative sentences, we have always like is RM always comes in the beginning. Okay. We say is he working? Okay. Is he working? Is he working in Lahore? And then question mark in the end. Okay. Always without question mark, it is considered as incorrect. Okay. If you don't write question mark in a question sentence, it is considered as incorrect. Okay. Is Faisal going going to school, full stop, or sign of interrogation, not full stop, okay? Or question mark. Are we traveling? Are we traveling to Karachi? Again, question mark. Are they seeing the doctor today? Am I teaching you? Am I teaching you English? Am I drinking tea? Am I drinking tea? We make interrogative sentences. Like it's very easy, you know, it's not difficult. I'm sure you guys can understand. And then for this, the same. Was he working? Was he working? Was he working in Lahore? Or even we can say, was he not working in Lahore as well? We can say question and negative sentence can be together combined. We can combine both negative and question sentences. Okay. We can say that was he not working in Lahore? Okay. Was Faisal going to school? Going to school? Full question mark. And then were we traveling? Were we not traveling to Karachi? Okay, and question. Then were they seeing? Were they seeing the doctor? Was I teaching you English? Again, question mark. Okay, and was I drinking tea? Question mark. Okay. And similarly, in this, in future continuous tense, we use will he be working in the in Lahore? Will he working in the Lahore? Will Faisal be going? Will Faisal be going to school? Or will we be traveling? Or if we want to make again negative, we will not be traveling. Will we not be traveling to Karachi? Okay. And will they be seeing the doctor today? And will I be teaching you English? Will I be drinking tea? Therefore, this is the way we make interrogative sentences. Okay, and will I not be drinking? We can make negative sentences. Will I not be drinking tea? Okay, and we will don't forget to put a sign of interrogation or question mark. Okay, this is very important. Yeah, it's like combine. Yeah, interrogative form is yes. For not, you know, you can combine negative and interrogative. You can combine them. You know, Therefore, you can combine them. That the way I said, will I not, or will they not be? Will they not be seeing the doctor? Okay. Therefore, this is a interrogative sentence. Question in negative sentence. Okay. Okay. Let's read the paragraph. Our paragraph is next year. Okay. Next year, students across the country mean all over the country. When we say across the country, all over the country, okay, will be preparing. Okay, now look at this. Okay, will be preparing. Okay, they will be preparing for their final exam with renewed motivation and dedication. Okay, renewed means that something, you just that, like you go there and you renew your license. Okay, therefore you can renew your motivation as well. You can renew your you can renew your motivation, or you can reinvigorate yourself or re-energize yourself. Okay, therefore it's like in a sense renew is used here in a sense of reinvigorate yourself or re-energize yourself. Okay, next year students across the country will be preparing for their final exam with renewed with a new like new strain of motivation or dedication, or new like wave of motivation or dedication. Okay, dedication, when you are like really dedicated, when you are like committed and humble, and then and follow the you follow your goal, that is called dedication. Okay, teacher will be conducting revision session. Revision session is when you are revising. Okay, and here look at this, will be conducting. Okay, will be conducting. Okay, teachers will be conducting revision or revising or revision session throughout the term. Okay, ensuring that all topics will be covered in the detail. All topics will be covered in detail. Okay, and then we have school will be focusing. Okay, school will be focusing. School will be focusing on personalized. Okay, personalized, customized. Okay, or tailored. Okay, all these words are like replaceable. Okay, customized, personalized. Okay, or tailored, all these words are replaceable. Okay, school will be focusing on personalized learning. Personalized mean like focusing on individual's need. When we say personalized, mean focusing on individual needs. Okay, tailored one, tailored mean that you go to tailor and they measure you, and then they just stitch a suit for you. Okay, therefore that is why we call tailor. Okay, personalized learning. And educator will be using, okay, educators, those like teachers are called educators. Educators will be using various digital tools to support different learning styles. Okay, various is different. When we say various, that means different, several. Okay, various digital tools are digital tools that we are using now: laptop, mobile phone, electric board. These are all digital tools. Okay, to support different learning style. Okay, to assist. Support mean to assist. Okay, to support or to assist different learning styles. Okay, parents will be encouraging. Parents will be encouraging. Okay, parents will be encouraging. Conducting will be covered, not covering. Why, sir? Conducting as well. We can say conduct as well. Covering covering teachers will be will be covered or not covering. What is that? Teacher will be conducting, will be covered. When we say covered is when we say, when we say parents will be, where is teachers? Where is that? Teachers will be, teachers will be conducting revision. Okay. We cannot say conducted. We can, in this particular sentence, okay, let's make this space. And if I say like teachers will be conducted. I think someone asked me why not we can say conducted. Okay. Therefore, teacher will be conducted. It becomes like it will become a passive voice. We can say lesson will be conducted by teachers. Okay. We can say lesson will be, where is that gone? Lessons will be conducted by teachers. Lesson will be conducted by teacher. This is passive voice. Okay, this is passive voice. Okay, therefore here we are talking about, in this sentence we have basically, this is a passive voice sentence. Okay. That is why we will not use this here. Okay, that is the reason we cannot use conducted here, because we can't, then it becomes passive voice. Okay, if we use here, if we use in this place, if we use conducted, then it becomes passive voice. Remember that. Okay, always, when it's a teacher will be conducted, that is passive voice. Conducted means that teachers will be conducted. Maybe someone else is conducted. Someone else is teaching. Okay, the teacher will be conducted. Someone else will be, working on their conduct. Okay, therefore, we cannot use here conducted. We will use conducting. Okay, and this is a passive voice. Okay, this is passive voice. This is passive voice. We call this passive voice. This is called passive voice. Okay. Teachers will be conducting revision sessions throughout the terms, ensuring that all topics will be covered. Okay. All topics will be covered. Interesting. See, now you can see this is now passive voice. Okay. This is now passive voice. Okay. When we say all, okay, all topics will be covered. Okay. All topics will be covered. Okay. This is a passive voice sentence. Passive voice sentence. When we say all topics will be covered. It is a passive voice sentence. Okay. Okay, yeah, it is. But therefore, this is a passive voice. Okay, this is passive voice. Important to understand that there is no subject. In this sentence, there is no subject. Okay, all topics will be covered. Who's covering the topic? Who's the person? What is the name of a person who's covering the topic? Okay, therefore, basically, it is not, the name of the person is not there. Therefore, this is a passive voice tense. Passive voice. Okay, future indefinite passive voice. Okay. School will be focusing, again, school will be focusing is, this is a continuous. Okay. On personalized learning, and educators will be using various digital tools to support different learning styles. Okay. They are different digital tools to support different learning styles. Parents will be encouraging their children to stay focused and organized. Okay. parents are encouraging their children to stay focused and organized. Okay. American, they use organized with Z, and British people, they use organized with S. Okay. While tutors will be offering. Okay. While tutors will be offering. Okay. While tutors will be offering extra sessions during evening and weekends. Okay. During evening and weekends, tutors will be offering extra sessions. Okay. During the final months of the academic year, okay, final month of the academic year, academics are when you something to do with studies, that is called academics. Okay. When something to do with studies, we call this academics. Okay. Like teachers are academics, you know, like yeah, if you are studying in the university or college, we call this academics. Okay. During the final month of the academic year, libraries will be staying open. Okay. Libraries will be staying open. Okay. Libraries will be staying open. We'll do passive. We will definitely do passive separately, you know. When we do passive, we will do separately. Therefore, now what we are doing, we will finish this, and we will do after that, we will do some practice, because I think probably in the next class, next 2 classes, we will finish all these tenses. Okay. And then we will have, we will read like 10-15 text. Okay. And then after that, we will do passive voice and direct indirect. Okay. So that you will learn passive voice and direct indirect as well. Libraries will be staying open for extended hours. Okay. Will be staying open. Okay. Libraries will be staying open for extended hours. Okay. And student will be studying. Student will be studying in groups to share ideas and resources. Okay. When you are studying in a group, okay, then you share ideas. You know, we call this collaborative learning. We call this collaborative learning. Okay. We call this collaborative learning as well. Yeah, we can use with the libraries. We can definitely with libraries. We can you know, we can use libraries here. Where is libraries? Libraries. Okay, libraries will be staying open, or library will be staying open, or library will be opened. Okay. Or library remained open. Okay. Remained open. Okay. That's another more like a proper you know, decent way to formal way to say that library will remain, or library will remain open. Okay. Will remain open. Okay. Or libraries open, remain open. Open. Library will remain open for extended hours. Okay. Libraries will remain open for extended hours. Okay. We can't use library will be open. If we you know, if we say library will be, we can't use library will be open. We can't use that. Why? Because when we say that libraries, let's say libraries okay, will be open. Okay. We can't say like that. Okay. Because if there is a B here, if there is a B here, okay, we need to write you know, this is like a libraries will be open. Okay. that someone is like, opening the library, or will be opened by the school, okay, or by the school. But again, the popular one I told you, what is the popular one is libraries will remain open. Okay, library will remain open, okay, by the school administration. Library will remain open, okay. Therefore, this is like, it's more formal way. For every sentence, you can't remember that. You can't make passive voice for every sentence, okay. And English people, they don't like passive voice. It's not like some people, we have a habit of making passive voice in every every when we talk or when we write, okay. We use passive voice. But if you speak to English people, they use simple English. They don't use passive voice unnecessarily, unless if they need to do that, then they do that. Otherwise, they don't use passive voice, okay. Therefore, in your writing, use passive voice when it is like you can incorporate that, okay, with the text, or you can use it in such a way that it looks beautiful, okay. It add value, okay. Not like it doesn't look nice and you are using passive voice, okay. But we will definitely do that. Or will be open, we can say, if it is like if we say libraries will be opened, okay. Library will be open, okay. Therefore, here open is used as a noun, okay. It is used as a noun here, okay. And here open is used as a verb, okay. Here open is used as a verb, because I think open you can use as a noun as well, if I'm not wrong, okay. Let me check as well. Open. Yeah, we can. Open is actually not a noun. Open is used as an adjective here, okay. Open is used as an adjective here, like it's just telling us about something, like, it is not noun, but it is used as adjective here, okay. Open is used as an adjective here. So this is the way we can say that. First, libraries will be, yeah, then it's a subject. Libraries will be open. Yes, exactly. As a subject, libraries will be open. During the final month of the academic years, libraries will remain open for extended hours, and students will be studying in groups. Okay, students will be studying in a group. Okay, in groups to share ideas and resources. Education department will be monitoring. Okay, monitor when you are observing someone. Okay, monitor is when you are observing someone. Okay, monitoring, we heard about monitoring teams. Okay, therefore here we have monitoring is like watching someone. Okay, observing someone, watching someone. Education department will be monitoring students' progress through regular assessment. Okay, therefore, like, this is like, we can notice this apostrophe here. Okay, when it is plural, then we always use apostrophe, like students. Okay, open is not an adjective. Open is used as an adjective, not objective. It's not objective, adjective. Okay? It is used an adjective. Education department will be monitoring students' progress through regular assessment. Okay, they conduct regular assessment. They will be conducting or they will be monitoring students' progress through regular assessment. Okay, through regular assessments, and feedback will be helping learners. Okay, feedback will be helping learners. Okay, feedback will be helping learners identify mean to notice something, to just again like to observe something, or identify is to notice something, to realize something, identify, to make sure about something, this is identify their strengths and areas for improvement. Okay, if a strength is your like whatever is your positive things you have, okay, that is your strengths. Okay, and areas for improvement is whatever negative things you have, that your weaknesses, you need to improve those. Okay, therefore strength and area for improvements basically are weaknesses. Okay, at the same time universities will be reviewing yeah, when we talk about apostrophe is when we talk about education department will be monitoring students, student, if there is a one, if it's a one student, then we always say students progress. Okay, education department will be monitoring students progress. Okay, but now it is plural, many students, then what we can do is we can say, and then we just need apostrophe, we don't need s. Okay, or we can say, we can use another example we can use here. We can use pupils apostrophe. Okay, because it is plural, therefore we put apostrophe after that. If it is singular pupil, then we put apostrophe here. Okay, then we put apostrophe here. Then we put apostrophe here. If it's a singular, then we put apostrophe and then s. But if it is plural, okay, then if it is singular, it is like that. Singular, it is like that. Okay, but if it is plural, we will have a plural. We have okay, singular and plural. Education department will be monitoring students' progress through regular assessments, and feedback will be helping learner identify their strengths and area for improvement. At the same time, universities will be reviewed. Okay, at the same time, universities will be reviewing application. Okay, reviewing application from potential students. Potential students are like which will take admission in the future. Okay, then we call them potential students. Okay, we call them potential candidates are those people they will apply for job. Okay, potential employees are that they are not employee at the moment, but they are in future they will become our employee. We use potential. Okay, at the same time, the university will be reviewing application from potential students, and admissions officer will be considering both academic performance and extracurricular activities. Okay, at the same time, universities will be reviewing application from potential students. Okay, and admission officer will be considering, okay, will be considering both academic performance and extracurricular activity. Academic performances when you are like, when you are studying like your subjects, okay, that is called academic performance, okay. And extracurriculum activities, other activities other than studies, okay, all the other activities that you participate or take part other than studies, okay. Therefore, all the other activities are called extra curriculum activities, okay. Curriculum, we say like a curriculum is like more like a whatever you study, this is your curriculum, okay. Extra curriculum is that is not in the like that is not the part of your curriculum. Therefore, that is extra curriculum. They're like these these games, these like clubs that you join. There are different things you do. Therefore, all these are called curricular activities or achievements. Employers will be contacting schools to offer career talks and apprenticeship opportunities, okay. Employers will be contacting schools, okay. Employers will be contacting schools. They will be contacting schools, okay. Employers will be contacting schools. Employers will be contacting schools to offer career talks, okay. They will offer career talk, career advice, and apprenticeship opportunities. Apprenticeship is when you are like, when you get paid for learning the work. Apprenticeship is when you get paid for learning the work, okay, learning the job, okay. Apprenticeship is when you are inducted to work, to learn and work, okay. Therefore, you get paid for that. That is called apprenticeship. Employers will be contacting schools to offer career talks and apprenticeship opportunities, okay. Therefore, here we have will be again. Will be contacting schools to offer career talks and apprenticeship opportunities, and many students will be attending, okay. Many students will be attending. Many students will be attending these events to explore future pathways, okay. Therefore, these events, many students attending these will be attending these events to explore, to learn about. Explore mean to learn about future pathways. Learn about the future pathways. Technology will be playing a significant is important, very important. When we say, when you want to replace the word important, you can use another word for that, and that word is called significant, okay. Significant. As virtual, okay, technology will be playing a significant role as well as virtual learning, okay. Virtual learning is online learning, okay. Virtual learning is online. Whatever we are doing at the moment, we are doing virtual learning, okay. Whatever we are doing now at the moment, that I'm teaching you virtually, okay. I'm sitting like sitting abroad, and I'm teaching you guys, okay. Similarly, we have virtual university as well. That is why they you don't need to go there, but you are sitting at home, okay, and either watching recorded lecture or watching live lectures, okay, but you are not present physically in the campus, okay. We call this virtual learning environments and interactive platform. Interactive is something which is like that is like lively, that is like you can interact with them, you can communicate with them, this is like an interactive, okay. Like the way now we have interactive session, that you can ask me question, I can reply your question, you are texting me as well, asking me difficult question, and I am trying to reply all those your questions, okay. Therefore, this is called interactive, okay. Interactive platforms will be supporting, okay, will be supporting. Ongoing supporting ongoing education beyond the classroom. Okay, therefore education, now the latest concept of education is beyond the classroom. Okay, now you are not in, you are sitting in the vicinity of your home, okay, and you are learning. Okay, this is the new concept of learning. Okay, that you are at your home, at your doorstep, you can learn everything. Okay, therefore this is called this is like an interactive platform will be supporting ongoing education beyond the classroom. That is why it is beyond the classroom. Okay, it is not in the classroom, that is beyond. Okay, that is not in the school or in the classroom. Meanwhile, some students will be participating. Okay, will be participating. Some students will be participating. Okay, this is again we have participating. Some students will be participating. Participate when you take part, when you participate, when you try to help someone. Okay, when you are like taking part. Yeah, for plural we can say girls, girls school. Yes. Okay, and kings is kings, yeah, king's crown. Yes, we can say that for singular. Meanwhile, some students will be participating. Okay, will be taking part. Okay, in national competitions. Showcase, जो हमारे घर में वो पुराना बर्तनों वाला जो showcase होता है ना, that is we use that showcase as a verb as well. Okay, showcasing, like showcasing is to present things. Okay, they're showcasing their talents. Okay, or showcasing is like they were presenting their talent. Okay, they were like playing there. Okay, showcasing their talents. Their talent means whatever you are good at. Talent, whatever is your ability, that is called talent. Okay, showcasing their talents in science, mathematics, writing, and the arts. Okay, the teacher will be monitoring them. Sorry, not monitoring, mentoring them. Okay, mentoring them is when you advise, when I'm trying to teach you guys, I'm like a mentor, tell you don't do this, do that, or mentoring is something like more than when you listen to someone's problem and then you advise them what to do. Okay, therefore this is called mentoring. Okay, mentor, or the person who does this, we call this mentor. Okay, through the preparation process, the teacher will be mentoring them throughout the preparation process. And schools will be celebrating their okay, this is a celebrating their achievements during assemblies and award ceremonies. Okay, celebrate when you win something, when you are like you celebrate. When you achieve something, you celebrate. Okay, it is good to celebrate whatever you achieve in your life. Just celebrate that. Don't like wait for something big in your life. Okay, when you start enjoying or celebrating your small like steps that you achieve in your life, then you will have a big big events you will have as well. Okay, therefore always celebrate small achievement. Okay, then you will like then you will come across big achievements as well. During assemblies when they are like the gathering, then they are assembled, they are gathered, they are okay gathering, like a big assembly in school. When we read this national anthem, when we read this Labbi aati hai dua ban ke tamanna meri, okay, all these prayers, when we read prayer, we call this assembly. Okay, even our
जब जाते ही बारिश शुरू हो जाती है हमें मालूम है
assemblies and award ceremonies. Okay, and ceremonies is whatever the award ceremony is, whatever is like ceremony. Educational policy makers will be evaluating. Okay, therefore the policy makers, they evaluate they analyze. Evaluating is analyzing. Okay, evaluating is analyzing something, to critically study about something. Evaluation means when you critically study something, when you try to understand the pattern, when you try to understand the reasons of something. Okay, we call this evaluating. Okay, policymaker will be evaluating current curricula. Okay, current curricula means like that whatever the curriculum you are studying is, they will their job is to, I think curricula is, I think it's a singular, and the curriculum is plural. Okay, curricula is singular if I'm not wrong. Let me quickly check. Curricula is singular. Yeah, curricula is plural. Okay, curriculum is singular, curricula is plural. Okay, this is a curricula is plural. Okay, plural. Okay, curricula is plural, while we have curriculum is CURICU, and curriculum is plural, or curriculum is singular. Okay. Curriculum is singular and curricula is plural. Okay. Education policymaker, they study about policies. Okay, policymaker are like those people, they are like sitting in the government, okay, level. Okay, or sitting in like these secretaries, these like highly, sitting on the higher positions. Okay, we call them policymakers. Will be evaluating, will be studying, critically studying current curriculums. Okay, curricula is plural. Okay, and curriculum is singular, and they will be proposing update. Okay, and they will be propose when you propose something. Okay, it's not just you only propose your propose a girl. Okay, you can propose any like idea as well, you can propose any plan as well, you can propose any support plan as well, and lots of things you can propose. Okay, and they will be proposing updates to better align with the align when you link something. Align mean when you link up something. Okay, align mean when you link up something. Okay, updates to better align with the needs of the modern. Okay, that they will be proposing updates, how they can update. Okay, the system. Okay, and align that system of with the needs of the modern world. Okay, or align or equip as well, you can use equip with the needs of the modern world. Overall, the education system will be evolving. Okay, therefore continuous evolving mean it is like it is like changing, it is evolving. Okay, it is changing, it doesn't stay same, it always changes. Okay, therefore we call this will be evolving. Evolve mean like a continuously, like evolution or evolve mean that continuously changing, like a language evolves. Okay, language evolves like language continuously changes. Okay, and everyone involved, students, teacher, parents, and administrator will be contributing. Okay, everyone involved in the process, whether they are students, teachers, parents, and administrators, will be contributing. Okay, they contribute, they they sit together and they give your opinion, they give your advice, they give your experience, they give you merits and demerits, strengths and weaknesses. Therefore we call this contribution. Okay, we call this contribution. Okay, or they will be contributing to a future focused learning environment. Okay, future focused learning environment. As a result, young people across the country will be gaining the skills. Okay, will be gaining the skills, knowledge, and confidence. They need to, okay, will be gain when you gain something, when you achieve something, okay, the skills, knowledge, and confidence, okay, they need to thrive. Thrive mean when you are thrive is like when you are like progress in your life, you thrive, okay. They need to thrive in a rapidly changing global society, or we can say rapidly evolving, evolving, evolving global society, okay. Rapidly mean something, rapid is something fast, fast paced, evolving global society, okay. Global is to do with the world, okay. Global is to do with the whole world. Is global, when you say global, that means the whole, you know, world, okay. Society, you guys know very well what a society is. This is the end of the class. I will read it for you guys, okay, and then you know, I will read it for you once, and then you can just, you know, teachers will be conducting revision session throughout the terms, ensuring that all topics will be covered in details. Schools will be focusing on personalized learning, and educators will be using various digital tools to support different learning styles. Parents will be encouraging their children to stay focused and organized, while tutors will be offering extra sessions during evening and weekends. During the final months of the academic year, libraries will remain open for extended hours, and students will be studying in groups to share ideas and resources. Education department will be monitoring students' progress through the regular assessment and feedback. Through the regular assessment and feedback will be helping learners identify their strengths and area for improvement. At the same time, universities will be reviewing applications from potential students, and admission officer will be considering both academic performance and extracurricular achievements. Employer will be contacting schools to offer career talks and apprenticeship opportunities, and many students will be attending these events to explore future pathways or future opportunities. Technology will be playing a significant role, as well as virtual learning environments and interactive platform will be supporting ongoing education beyond the classroom. Meanwhile, some students will be participating in national competition, showcasing their talent in science, mathematics, writing, and the arts. The teacher will be monitoring them throughout the preparation process, and school will be celebrating their achievement during assemblies and award ceremonies. Educational policymakers will be evaluating current curricula, and they will be proposing updates to better align with the needs of the modern world. Overall, the education system will be evolving, and everyone involved, students, teachers, parents, and administrators, will be contributing to a future-focused learning environment. As a result, young people across the country, all over the country, will be gaining the skills, knowledge, and confidence they need to thrive in a rapidly changing or evolving global society. Okay. This is the end of our class. Okay, and